going to ask you something that is not pertaining to the IPL, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Now, this has to do with the T20 World Cup that just started yesterday, where we saw a fantastic smashing exhibition, whatever you want to call it, by Jitendra Singh and Ilyas from Oman against Papua New Guinea. And then we saw the brilliance that is Chris Greaves, as you already mentioned. Scotland thrashing Bangladesh. Bangladesh, a nation that has been a full member for over 20 years, right? They have been so good, especially at home. Over the last 10 T20 games, they've won 7 of them against teams like Australia and New Zealand and Scotland in conditions that should suit Bangladesh. Absolutely hammered them. So because of that reason, I thought I'd ask your thoughts about the round 1 of the T20 World Cup. If you had to pick, right, based on what's happened and what is going to happen, from what I can tell, maybe Namibia beat Sri Lanka today. Who knows? Who knows, Art? See, there we go.
When Namibia beat Sri Lanka, we have to go in with that positive attitude. We can't already accept defeat, Asjad. I'm here with my Namibia flag. Okay? Supporting the boys, as always. Come on, you Eagles, you know. But yeah, in terms of the first round of games, I know what's coming, the top 4 teams, basically.
Yes, please. Yeah.
Oh, it's the T20 World Cup. For those who don't know, right, T20 is the most unpredictable format. I always say this because literally one innings can change the entirety of a game. And this is what I love about the T20 World Cup, right? This isn't like a test match. It's not like a 50-over game where the better sides, for the most part, usually win. Because over the course of a longer game, the class, the experience, the calibre really does shine through. And you do have that golfing class for the majority of these fixtures. Of course, 2018, Scotland did beat England in a 50-over game up at the Grange. But for the most part, they do usually play the way you expect them. In the T20 World Cup, rankings mean nothing. And Scotland proved that yesterday. Shane Berger, the coach, came out yesterday and said that every single one of those teams, Bangladesh, Oman and Papua New Guinea, to Scotland, were on the exact same level because they had to beat all of them. And Scotland just came out the blocks horrendously, 53 for 6. They were struggling. And then Chris Greaves, right, someone who I've had the pleasure of speaking to, he's followed me on Instagram for a while as well, so big up Chris Greaves. That's now my claim to fame, having Grevo as one of my Instagram followers. But he was exceptional. That 45 and the switch that he played as well, that 7 for 6 was ludicrous. And then, of course, Mark Watt, a former Derbyshire and Lancashire spin bowler, providing a nice cameo at the end as well. And then they bowled brilliantly. Greaves, Wheel, Sharif and Davey, exceptional. So anything can happen. In terms of a top 4, it's so hard. I still think Bangladesh will go through. I still do believe that, but I think they're going to be runners-up now. I think Scotland are going to win Group A. Group B, sorry, it's Group B. Group A is Namibia's group. Group B, I think the winners will be Scotland, so they will go into India and Pakistan's group. And I think that the runners-up will be Bangladesh, meaning they're going to England, South Africa, Australia, West Indies. Group A, how on earth are we meant to describe this? That's the problem. It's so hard because Sri Lanka, again, haven't been in great T20I form. And Netherlands, Ireland, and don't discount Namibia. I've seen people going like Namibia don't have a chance. You know, they've lost one warm-up game. They've been absolutely exceptional. They are pretty much, aside from 1 or 2 games, they've won every single T20 match in 2021. We're in October. We're 10 months in. So they're in a good run of form. In terms of Group A, I will go with... this is so hard. It's so hard because I like all 4 of the teams. I'm going to go Namibia second, right? And I know it's not going to happen, but I've got to support the boys. Finishing top between Ireland, Netherlands and Sri Lanka. I'm going to predict a shock. I'm going to go with the Netherlands. I'm going to go Netherlands winning. So again, they would go through to Pakistan and India's group. And because I love my beloved Eagles, I can't not, support them in this situation. I will say they're runners up in Group A, but as I said, literally anyone in that group, that is the group of death, to be honest, in terms of this entire group stage and the entire tournament. Every single one of these teams could go through. It's as simple as that. So maybe it's my fanciful thinking. I know I'm going to get it horribly wrong, but we'll go Netherlands, Namibia, Bangladesh and Scotland. But if Sri Lanka, Ireland, Oman or Papua New Guinea go through, hey, I'm happy for them all because they will have thoroughly deserved it.
Oh, man, I can't believe you actually picked Namibia.
They're my
Of
boys.
course you did. Of course you did.
They're my boys. I have to do it, Asjad. Okay, I support my teams.
I love it. I absolutely love it. I support Pakistan, even though I know Pakistan's going to lose to India on the 24th. Oh, wait, I shouldn't be saying stuff like that. All right, so what I do was... right, in terms of my picks, they're quite similar to yours. I actually go Netherlands, Sri Lanka from Group A.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah. And in Group B, I'm going to go slightly wild as well.
You're going to go Oman, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm going to go Oman. I'm going to go Scotland and Oman. I think they're gonna run things wild. It's gonna be fun. Oman Bangladesh for me is gonna be the most exciting game. I think it's tomorrow, isn't it? That's gonna be so exciting. So I'm looking forward to it. But no, definitely. Thank you so much, Aaron, for your time as always. Really, really appreciate it. Final thing before you go. Who's win the World Cup? No, I'm kidding. I'm not gonna ask you that. Right. So I know you're gonna say India and Namibia and Sri Lanka. And England. You're going to see. Yep. Yeah. But fantastic. Thank you very much, Aaron. Really appreciate your time. And as always, everyone, please like, share, subscribe. Please do check out the Cricket Connoisseur on every single platform in the entire universe. You'll find him. Search Flow Sports. You'll also find him analyzing IPL games and, cricket games from around the world. So do check him out. And until next time, everyone, take care.